It was a hot summer day in South Florida, and a young boy was coming home from school, and he was excited because now he was able to go jump in the lake and swim. So he ran down toward the lake. And you can imagine as he was ripping off his clothes, shirts were flying, the shoes were flying, socks were flying. And Johnny was headed his way to the lake, and he hit the water. Woo! And started to swim toward the middle of the lake. His mother was watching out the kitchen window, and as she saw Johnny hit the water, she realized that there was something in that lake that shouldn't be in that lake. It was an alligator. With terror, she made her way out of the kitchen and out the back door, and she began to holler, "Johnny, Johnny, come back, Johnny!" Johnny couldn't hear because of the splashing in the water. So she ran as fast as she could, her heart pumping and her legs racing. About halfway there, she hollered again, "Johnny, Johnny!" And Johnny heard her this time, and Johnny began to turn around to see what his mother was hollering about. And she said, "Come to the shore, come to the shore." And Johnny began to swim toward the shore. Well, just as Johnny reaches the dock, Mom reaches the dock and reaches out and grabs for Johnny. And his mother grabs for Johnny. She grabs his arm, but at the same time, that alligator grabbed Johnny's leg. Friend, there pursued a tug of war that you couldn't imagine. Here you have a ferocious animal that's trying to secure its meal, and then you have a passionate mother that is holding on to the child that she loves. With all the commotion that was being made, the neighbor heard the noise, and he ran outside. Seeing what was taking place, he grabbed his rifle and made his way down there, and the shots rang out. Pow! Pow! Johnny was released from the mouth of the alligator into the arms of his mother. Johnny spent several weeks in the hospital. The alligator marred and tore up his leg, and after several weeks in the hospital, he was able to come home. And Johnny gets home, and there's news reporters everywhere, and they unload him out of the car, and he's in a wheelchair, and his legs are covered with a blanket, and the reporter asks him, "Johnny, tell me what happened." So Johnny began to tell the story, and then the reporter said this, "Johnny, can I see your leg?" And Johnny pulled back the cover of his leg to reveal a marred, mangled, scarred up leg. The news reporter said, "Can you tell me what happened? What happened?" So he told the story of how the alligator grabbed him, and then he said this. He said, "But now look, I want to show you this scar." And Johnny pulled his sleeve up, and there were two big old scars on his arm where his mother's nails had dug into his flesh as she held on to him. Can I tell you, every one of us have scars. Every one of us have been through situations that hurt, and we've experienced the pain of life. But can I tell you that Jesus said that He has a love that never ends for you? The scars that we have, they hurt. You and I have been in the lake of life, and we've experienced spiritual scars. We've experienced the monsters of life and hurt and pain and family situations. Listen, we have scars. But you know what? Not all scars are bad. Johnny looked at them scars and he realized those scars are the signs of how much his mother loves him. And Frank, can I tell you, look, you can look over your life and you can see where God has grabbed a hold of you and He won't let go of you. You may even have scars. Scars that have been put there by a loving Father to prove to you that He will not let go. He loves you. Throughout this day, I want you to remind yourself The hurts, the scars, the pain that we go through, every bit of it is for purpose and for a reason. God is shaping you into the individual that you are. He's molding you and making you. You see, He's transforming you into the person, the man, the woman, the child of God you are created to be. If you're in the Tri-County area here in Montgomery, we'd love to have you come visit us at the Lakewood Church. We believe God's doing great things. He's healing hurts. He's revealing truths. And yes, even the scars in our life, He's showing us that there's purpose for them. And so I want to encourage you, be all that you can be.